Okay then, so for Windows users, the next few slides will be very easy, as you'll be able to use the survey wizard. And this will allow you to very easily import your Excel sheet, which will contain the demographic information that you want to assign to your cases. If you're a Mac user, though, please carry on and view, because one option may be for you to export from Mac into Windows. Use one of the computer rooms we have in the university with Windows for NVivo, and then return your project and export it back into the Mac version. Also, the various stages we go through will still apply to Mac. It's just in the case of the Mac, there's a few more clicks and it's a little bit more complex, but still following the basic steps. And for Mac users, Halima will take you through what you need to know to be able to work and do this entirely within Mac. But for now, please carry on and view. So you've imported, you've clicked to say you're importing from Excel. Okay, import Excel. You click on the Excel file you want to import. And for Windows users, you'll find you have this window appear. Welcome to the Survey Import Wizard. So just have a look at it. There, I've given you a few seconds there just to look more closely at this window. We just click Next. Having clicked Next, a window appears with your data. So the Excel file is represented here. All you need to do is click on Next. Having clicked on Next, the following window appears. Manage your survey respondents. You get a chance to say where you would like the project to be stored. You can just store it in the place it suggests, in this case, cases Excel test. Excel test, the name of the spreadsheet. And your cases would be grouped together in a classification. We're just going to keep with create new classification as a survey respondent, but you could add to an existing classification, and person is there in faint because that's one that's available within the project already. Okay, but we're just going to go with that one. So create new classification, survey respondent. Okay, click next. And it's so easy. This screen appears, and NVivo has worked out whether the variables, the questions in this case, are closed-ended, open-ended, and you've got a choice whether you want to import or export. And yes, it's done that correctly. If though there has been some misconception and actually score 2 was supposed to be open-ended, you can just click on open-ended, so you've got full control. So far I've not found NVivo to do this incorrectly though, but always have a look and check and make sure you're happy. Also, maybe you don't want to import all the variables, and if that's the case, just click on don't import for the ones that you don't want to import. Then click next. And so we're nearly there, nearly at finish. It's going to auto-code if you want, auto-code themes, auto-code sentiment. You can do both, just auto-coding the themes here. The sentiment is quite useful. What the sentiment would do if you've got a lot of data is choose the respondents, or in now would be working with cases, but those cases that are at the extreme, say very positive about or very negative about. But we'll just go with autocode themes and click on finish. So if you're a Windows user, it's easy because we will just watch NVivo import the survey, create cases for survey respondents, create case attributes for closed-ended questions, create nodes for open-ended questions, and autocode themes. Once the ticks have appeared and the bar has been completed, the green bar is filled, we can just click on close and you'll be able to see the results. So click on close. So one thing you will find is that the Excel sheet has been imported to wherever you wanted it to be imported. So it would be under files in this case. So it's just added in this case along with the other transcripts. However, you will also see that under cases we now have survey respondents. If you explore, take a few minutes now just to explore case classifications and survey respondent, you will gather, you will be able to see the case classification sheet and you'll be able to see that we have got survey respondents and you'll be able to click on and see what their values are as well. So have a explore there so you can see how it works. But one very, very crucial thing, we need to look here at the order of the transcripts. Dorothy, Charles, Barbara, Margaret. Here we have Barbara, Charles, Dorothy, Margaret. This is a problem. And if you didn't get this straight to begin with, you'll find that you've assigned the wrong data to the wrong person. It's your job to make sure that your Excel sheet has the participants' data in the same order. Okay, so Dorothy, Charles, Barbara, Margaret, we need Dorothy, Charles, Barbara, Margaret. So you'd need to play around with that Excel sheet first before you import. Otherwise, at the moment, we've got Barbara's data will go to Dorothy and Charles's data to Charles. That's okay, but Dorothy's going to Barbara. So it's a case of just switching round those rows. And you've got to do that first. And it's easier that you work in Excel and get that right in Excel first. So when it gets to the exercises, that's something for you to watch out for.